Hey, what's happening out there? This your boy Big John the Giant, Atlanta's very own. Y'all know how I do it. Hit me up at myspace.com/Big John the Giant and ask me any question you want to ask me about the music industry. I got a question, y'all. The question is, why did I decide to be a rapper? It's real simple. If you check my background, all you gotta do to find out about Big John the Giant, ask around. If anybody know me, it was Big John, and I transitioned into the Giant. It was from the streets to the industry. So it's simple. I always had a passion for music, y'all. I always wanted to tell my life story growing up in the streets of Atlanta. You know, it was a rough journey, so I wanted to tell my story through music because I was good at it. I figured I could rhyme, so it just hip hop was it just attracted me as soon as hip hop came out. So it's not that I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to tell my story, my life story through rap. If you can understand that. Okay. When I first decided to get my first recording studio, actually I was trying to put my CD out. So I called up my homeboy Tim. Shout out to Big Worm. Y'all know what it is. Big Tim. Hold it down, man. I see you. Do your time. I see you when you get out, homie. But I called up Big Tim. I say, know anybody want to sell some equipment? I was gonna get started on my CD. I wanted everybody to know my story because I was just sick of the streets. I mean, I lost interest. You know what I mean? So much bad hating and stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So I lost interest in the streets. So I called him up. He said, yeah, I know somebody. He's like, matter of fact, you can buy my studio. And I always knew he had a studio. That's why I called him up. He's like, you can get my equipment. He owned the building, so he was like, you can just take over the studio, and just pay your lease, and I said, boom, I'm on my way. I get there. I'm impressed. I already knew what it was. He gave me a good number on it. Well, big word, you know how you do. So I bought it from him. You know what I'm saying? I got to work on my album. Got sidetracked by the dirty business of the music industry, which was just like the streets. So I got sidetracked from that for a little while. Started learning the game because I jumped in the head first. I didn't know what I was doing. So I put off on what I wanted to do. Started helping other people do what they wanted to do. Started learning. It's always good to learn. Finally, I felt a lot of hate and negativity about, did nobody want to see me prosper, and actually they didn't want to see me put no CD out, period, because they felt like, I couldn't. So I stuck to my guns. I did put my album out, Big John the Giant, and make a long story short, because I know I done talked about 5 minutes of why I decided to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying, and I done jumped all back into the old school, took y'all back to the first grade. But anyway, I decided to be a rapper because I wanted the world to hear my story before I left the world. So it's just that simple. I felt a lot of people hating on me. As to this day, you know who you are. I want you to look in my eyes. All these people hating on me, so I wanted to tell my story before it was too late. You know what I'm saying? But see, the bad part about it, even when I'm gone, they still gonna hate. Cause like Reverend Dr. King said, and I ain't gonna preach to y'all, but he did say, you can murder a hater, but you can't murder hate. Now y'all think about that for a little while. So, I mean, I got so much I want to do. So I've got so much I want to do in life. So just putting an album out, and when I got into the dirtiness of the game, it's not even the album I wanted to put out. You know what I'm saying? It was more like an album that I felt like people wanted to hear. That's not, I mean, nobody wants to hear a story album no more. That's old school. They really don't want to hear that. I mean, it's sad because you can learn a lot from somebody telling you, when you can relate to somebody. So all the people out there that you can relate to, make sure you support them, keep supporting them. I mean, it's just that simple. So I know it's a lot in store for me in life. I know I'm gonna do a lot of things, y'all. Know it's a lot of things. So I'm not gonna just dwell on the past and try to tell people about what I done, but I'm gonna do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not that I'm gonna be just rapping all my life. It's not like I'm discouraged by rapping because I'm good at it. I mean, if you listen to my album, myspace.com/Big John the Giant, if you listen to what I'm saying and you got any talent, any business, then you'll understand. You'll see where I'm coming from. You'll know what I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to go. And basically, before my time run up, I want to make sure my kids straight. So that's why I'm doing this. I didn't want to be straight every day, then leave this earth early, and my kids not straight. It's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to save other people and encourage them to do the right thing. But if I'm not here for my kids, to help my kids, then there's no sense in me even doing anything. Period. And I mean, if you on this earth and you're not contributing to doing nothing on this earth, helping others, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna preach y'all to death. We can get real deep, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wrap it on up. Y'all know how I do it uncut. If I make a blooper, I keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just answer y'all question, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing, and I'm gonna see all y'all at the top. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see all y'all at the top. Not on my way to the top. I'm gonna be up at the top with y'all, and then we gonna help those down at the bottom come up to the top. That's how we gonna do this. Big John the Giant, Atlanta's very own, and y'all know I'm out. Look for me. Look for me. I'm coming. Look for me. I am coming.